HerGivenHair sent me over 2 boxes. I really love their packaging. It's really sleek and simple. I'm opening the first box. There's some hair there, but we'll get to that in a second. And they always send over a pamphlet with their hair. And this is just what it looks like. It gives you instructions on how to care for your hair and what products you should be using on your hair extensions. In the first box, that's the tester kit that they sent over, but I won't go in depth about that now. We'll go ahead and talk about that later on in the video. So this is the first bundle of hair. It is the Kinky Wefted hair in a 14-inch. The hair was very soft when I took it out the package. It didn't seem to have any tangles, and it didn't have a really bad smell. It just smelled like coffee to me. Moving right along to the next box, opening up the second bundle, it is the Kinky Wefted hair in a 16-inch. The hair was really soft, just like the first bundle. There weren't any tangles in the hair. It felt amazing. The hair did smell like coffee to me as well, which isn't a bad thing because I actually like coffee. So yeah, the hair is really nice. And this is both of the bundles side by side. As you can see, they look just alike. So this time they sent me over a closure, and this is what the Kinky closure looks like. It's really soft as well. But as you can see, the lace is really crinkled up. But I will explain more about that later on in the video, so make sure you stay tuned. It's time to wash the hair, so I'll be using the Aussie Total Miracle conditioner. And here I am washing the closure first. I'm just going to make sure I saturate it with water really well, but being really gentle because I don't want to rip any of the hair or tear the lace. Just going to speed it up, but what I did is put the conditioner on the closure and I'm just finger detangling it. I'm not going to be using a comb on this hair because I don't use combs on my hair when I wash my hair. I just use my fingers. That's the safest way to keep the hair nice and protected. And this is just what the hair looks like after it's been co-washed. Is really nice and soft, and this is how much it shed. Moving on to the next bundle, so I'm just going to saturate it in water like I did with the closure, and then I'm going to cut those little loops that they have there tying the hair down. And I'm just going to put some of the conditioner on it, and I'm going to finger detangle the hair all the way through. Make sure there's no tangles, but this hair was really easy to wash. It wasn't really any tangles or anything in the hair. Like, the hair is really good quality. And this is the amount of shedding that I got out of washing the first bundle of hair. This is the amount of shedding that came out of the hair, so not bad at all. Then after washing the hair, I put some conditioner and some olive oil to seal in the moisture, and then I hung up the hair on these pants hangers to let them dry. Moving right along to making the wig, as you can see, I already went ahead and put the closure on off camera. And I just did a simple whip stitch, and that is what I'm doing right here. I used a double thread and a curved needle. My needle was a little bit large. I wish they would have gave me a smaller one, but I guess they didn't have them at my local beauty supply store. So I'm just attaching the next section to the net, and I'm just sewing the weft through. And I am doing the fold over method, so I didn't cut any of the wefts. I just ran out of hair, so I had to start the next bundle there. So I'm just making sure it's really secure and doesn't come off. Also, I am not putting the needle through the weft. I'm going around the actual wefted part, just because in the future, if I want to take the hair off the cap, it'll be a lot easier for me. And after sewing the hair down, this is what the wig looked like, really full and gorgeous. And then here where the closure is, you don't sew the front portion down, so what I'm going to do is just cut that out so that you can see the lace, and so it will lay on my parting nicely and it won't be black on the parting. And this is what it looks like now that the lace is exposed. And then I went ahead and cut the front piece of the lace off. You want to be really careful because you don't want to cut into the hair. And this is how it looks with the lace cut off. Hey everyone, Mona B here. So let me just start off by saying I am a little upset because I just filmed the process of how I got the hair to look like this. And for whatever reason, a lot of the clips are missing, and like some of the scenes are really blurry. So I'm going to try to salvage as much of the footage as I can, but I am going to go ahead and explain to you all what I did to get it to look like this. So yeah, just bear with me. I am really upset about that. But moving right along, HerGivenHair reached out to me again and asked me if I wanted to review some more hair from their hair line. So I went ahead and said yes. You all know I did the videos about the clip-ins from there. I made a full wig, and it has a closure at the front. So I sewed the hair down to a wig cap, and let me get the wig cap so I can show you all which one I use. Okay, so this is the wig cap that I use. It's a mesh cap, and it has adjustable straps in the back. It does not come with combs, so you can apply combs to it if you like. I didn't put combs in mine. I just used bobby pins to pin my wig down, and that works perfectly fine for me. So yeah, I went ahead and sewed it myself. I am like not a wig making expert, but I do know how to sew. So you can find tons of videos here on YouTube on how to make your own wig. So let's go ahead and get into this closure. So this is the closure, and it is 14 inches. The hair that I have in the top is 14 inches, and then the hair at the bottom is 16 inches. I did a middle part, and I put concealer in the part, and I mixed these two LA Girl concealers together, so I'll link those down below. And I just used an angle brush here to put the concealer to blend it in. The closure does have baby hairs, and I pulled out some of my hair to kind of make it look a little bit more natural. So yeah, the closure is laying pretty nice. This is actually my first time working with a closure. I do have like a lace front wig, but this is my first time actually working with a closure. The only complaint that I do have about the closure, as you will see in the other clips before this, is that it was like really scrunched up. So I did contact HerGivenHair, and I asked them why was the closure that I got sent really like scrunched up and things like that. And they told me that the manufacturer, of course, they tie each strand onto the lace individually. And so I guess they tied them extra tight, and this hair is kinky. So that's what made the lace like pull together a lot more. But as I pulled it apart, it did stretch out. I just wish that there was more lace around the closure. That way it would have been a little bit more easy to sew the closure down. But I did get it attached to the cap, so that is good. The closure matches the actual bundles to a T, as you can see here. You cannot see a difference in that. That's what I really love about the closure, because I know some companies you can definitely see the difference between the closure and the actual bundles. So I really appreciate them for getting that to match the bundles, because that's a very important. As far as how I got it to look like this, I did do a twist out on the hair. I did not let the twist out dry overnight because I just did the twist out today. I would recommend letting it, you know, sit overnight to dry. So I just used my diffuser to try to get it to dry as much. But this is how my twist out came out. It doesn't really look like much of a twist out. It just really looks like the hair kind of clumped together, but I still actually really like it. I still like it. I think what I should have did was like comb out the hair a little bit more to get it super defined. But I'm still going to play around with the hair and wear it different ways, because if you guys remember the videos from the clip-ins, or if you watch those videos, you know I just wore it in its natural texture that it came in. So as far as daily maintenance, what I will do to this is I will just I might just twist it up in big twist at night, honestly, and then just moisturize it when I think that it needs moisture. But this hair is like a super soft. Even after I did the styling and everything to it, it is phenomenal. I really like how it lays. It's not super bulky. Even though it's big hair, it looks really natural. This right here in the front is my hair, so it blends really well with my 4C natural hair. You can also comb this hair out to make it really big and bushy. Like, this is my second time making a wig. I made a wig before and I just never showed it on my channel because I didn't like it. But for this only being my second time, I would have to say I did a really good job of sewing down the hair. And the hair did shed while I was twisting it. It didn't shed a lot. Of course the hair is going to shed But the hair sheds, but you wouldn't even notice that the hair shed because it's so much hair. And that's also what I like about the hair. So also from HerGivenHair, they went ahead and sent me over the tester kit. And what these are basically to help you all figure out what texture of hair you should get to match your hair. Now, this is the kinky hair, and this is what I have in my hair. And you can purchase these on the website, like, so you can go ahead and like test out and pick which hair texture will work best for you. But this is the kinky texture. This is a 14-inch, and this is what I have in my hair. Now, I would recommend if you have type 4 natural hair to go ahead and get the kinky, because this texture will match the best with your hair. Now, this hair, when it is like in its really coily state, doesn't match my hair, but once you brush it out, it will match your hair perfectly. This is the coily texture, and it does kind of look like the kinky texture a bit. In my opinion, if you have like type 3 hair, this would be perfect for you, like 3A, both like 3B, 3C hair, 4A hair. You can get away with blending this in with your hair texture as well. So yeah, I would recommend that for those hair types. This one is the curly. This will probably blend in with type 3 hair, so yeah. But if you get a closure, you get any of these textures, honestly. Like if you get a closure, all of these textures will be fine, because all your hair will be tucked away except for like your baby hair. So you can get all of these hair to work for your hair if you get a closure. So yeah, I do like the closure. I would recommend getting the closure if you don't want to have any of your hair out, and if you want to really protect your hair, then I think you should go ahead and get a closure. Yeah, I think I went ahead and covered everything for this initial review of the Kinky Textured Wefted hair from HerGivenHair. I have in a 14-inch closure, a 14-inch bundle, and a 16-inch bundle. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did use all of the full 2 bundles and the closure. The only thing that I had left from the 14-inch bundle was this amount of hair. So if you want your look to be as full as this, you will need 2 bundles. Be sure to go over to HerGivenHair and check out this beautiful hair. I think I am going to go ahead and experiment more with the hair. I may blow it out. So let me know in the comments, what would you like to see me do next to this hair? And I will do that in the next video for this hair, because I will be back to give you all an update on how the wig is holding up, how the hair is holding up, and how the closure is doing for sure. So I will link all of HerGivenHair's links in the description box below, and I will also link all of the other videos that I did about HerGivenHair's hair as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.